I worked my fingers to the bone, fingers to bone, skin to stone, trying to please you alone. I shoveled and cursed, I shoveled black earth, the sweat and the dirt only deepened my thirst for you alone. Salt, salt water. Tobacco guitar, nicotine dark. Tobacco guitar, red wine cigar, only cotton between. Sails away sheets, no cotton between. Two bodies come clean for the salt, salt water. The heavy night fall, every star fall. I watched them all, heard a cry, heard a call, a waning moon down to a sliver. She dances alone, a candle flicker on the salt, salt water, salt, salt water. What good is water you can't drink? What good is love you can't hold? Stare all you want out to sea. Salt water pours through the cracks in your soul. What good is love you cannot hold? Keep at bay, oceans of ink, and what could words say? Some letters don't burn, some lessons don't learn. Oceans of ink have already been spilled on this kind of love, on this kind of thrill. Alrighty. Hey everybody. Anybody out there? Hey, I'm Canty. And feels good to get that one out of the system and out of the way. I'm going to bring up Noam Pikelny, who I'm
very lucky to be quarantining with, married to, and lucky me. I rolled
in that order.
Oh, that. And
howdy, folks. Happy New Year.
well, somebody asked who's sitting in with me tonight. I'm like, who do you think? Yeah.
You know, these Nashville houses, you have no idea who could be just loitering in a basement at any time.
It's true.
I thought I saw a pedal steel player in the attic at one point, but it was just a ghost. Just a ghost.
We don't even have an attic. So this is why I didn't talk to begin with, because it's so weird to talk to people when you can't hear them. But I'll get over it. Okay, let's do this one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get up, get up. No time to rest or run for cover. Get up, get up, get up. Before the road pulls you under. Sleeping on embers, breathing in rivers. Waking up shivering on summer's hottest night. Salt-crusted sweat dries dust deep in white lines. Dreaming that you find it in the nick of time. Get up, get up, get up. No time to rest or run for cover. Get up, get up, get up. Before the road pulls you under. Knock the breath out of your madness. Burn your photographs at the edges. Send your heart back from where you left it. Took a long way to come here. Got a long way to go. Climbing up switchbacks, walking through tall grass. Color of matches on summer's hottest night. Charred bark and dusty ash burned out 2 years back. Dreaming that you find it in the nick of time. Knock the breath out of your madness. Burn your photographs at the edges. Say your heart back from where you left it. Took a long way to come here. Got a long way. Get up, get up, get up. No time to rest or run for cover. Get up, get up, get up. Before the road pulls you under. Get up, get up, get up. No time to rest or run for cover. Get up, get up, get up. Before the road pulls you under.
that feels better. The first song I kicked this off with was a brand new song. I haven't put out yet, and from a record we were about to make a few days before pandemic shut all the studio doors, the one we were about to use in particular. And so it feels good to air out those songs, but it feels good to like actually play the songs that I don't know, they feel like an easy chair or something. But I'm out
I'm
of
going to find your recliner.
Seriously. We are brand new parents and yeah, sleep deprived. This show is, if it's it counts as a show. It's not a, in-person gig, but it's
the first
break
show of
from
the year. It's a real show.
It's a real show. It was the first of the year, but it's my first show since maternity leave. So I went, we had our baby in July, and it felt like everyone went on maternity leave with me for a very long time. And yeah, we're still on it. A lot of us are. But thank you, Parlor Room, for giving me this chance to play and a kick in the butt too, to play a show. I could just do it anytime. I could just turn on the phone anytime. But they said, "How about this day?" So this feels like a good resolution to do a little more of this stuff. And even though I can't hear you, I've got some comments blipping away over there. So we're gonna be able to see certain things. I think.
Someone said more banter from Noam. Okay, cool.
Nobody said that. I see a sniffed. Hey, I was just wearing a Darling Side shirt when I was sound checking. Fun fact. All right, what's next? Okay. If I think of you, I don't think of you for long. My mind's inclined to drift that muddy old river. Watch the memories flow by. I don't try to catch one like a fisherman with his fly. I don't think of you if I think of you. If I hear your name, it won't spark a flame, won't ignite the pain. A lit match don't light again. Smoke in a ring, curling and climbing. A kite that broke its string. Watch the memory fly. White cloud in a blue sky. I don't think of you if I don't think of you.
think of you. I don't think of you. I can hear the refrigerator buzzing. And applause. Oh my gosh, before we started playing, like 5:45, I'm on a chain with some neighbors, and everyone kept going, "What is that noise?" And it was just a train horn that just someone was leaning on until like.
It's still going.
It is? Oh.
Yeah, if you listen
I'm
carefully.
so focused, I can't hear it anymore. Maybe it rolled down, but it was just like blaring through the neighborhood. You can hear it through the window.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. If just somebody is passed out on
their
the
head
horn,
on
or if it's just a train that's approaching a crossing just very, very slowly. I'm just imagining that if you just you probably can't hear it at home, and we have a really nice microphone here, but not that nice. And
it's like an ornament. It's not ours. Thank you, Critter, for the Christmas tree ornament.
But
functional.
I'm just hearing it in the distance, and I'm just imagining that we've gotten to the point in our career where we've just hired bagpipe players to play 150 yards away just for ambiance. That's how I'm conceptualizing it all. It's working out great for me in my own mind.
I could have been tuning while you're talking. Another great thing about this show, this is the very last show with these strings on my old guitar. I don't usually change them. And they held on through 2020, so I was thinking I should see if they were one more thing that would.
What do you mean you don't usually change? You don't change them often.
Right.
You don't just throw out the guitar. You don't usually change them. Just buy a new guitar.
This thing sounds too muddy. I'm going to get rid of it. No, I love dead strings though. But these are so dead. Good way to tee this song up. How about I don't tee it up? Let's just play this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell the people about it afterwards.
What are the odds of getting even? What does it cost of dreaming? I carried a cross of believing, asking God for a reason. I counted the days I waited, shuffling cards, cleaning tables. If you got a heart, you gotta play it. You only feel it when it's racing. Come the morning, I'll be leaving. It's too late in the evening to play the odds of getting even. There's this field, I gotta find it, with a horse running wild. Every night I run beside it. Someday I'm gonna ride it out in the air, out in the moonlight. Feel your flash in the back of my mind. Placing your bets, watching the mud fly, rolling your dice back on the sideline. Come the morning, I'll be leaving. It's too late in the evening to play the odds of getting even.
Oh boy. I see Beth DeCat. Nice. I wrote that song with Maya DeVitri, who is just one of the greatest songwriters around. Lucky to be a friend of hers. And we wrote that about Sharon Jones. And I don't know if you know Sharon Jones' story, but she was touring like just a crazy person with stage 4 cancer and just singing her heart out every night, sweating it up and putting it all on the line. She said the only place she felt good was on stage. She didn't feel very well elsewhere, so she just kept it on stage. And I remember playing a show that was right. She was the last person on that stage, and at the merch table that night, like everybody was just buzzing about, oh, Sharon Jones. And then I went to go see Maya the next day, and she was just reading about her in a Rolling Stone. So we just like had to write a song about her. And I still haven't gotten around to recording that song, but I'm gonna, for sure. It's so strange. This is a momentous moment. I've mentioned coming back from, this is the longest time I've gone without playing a show or, seeing people or really leaving the house at all. But we had a baby. Everyone has the pandemic. And then a week after, the tornado came and then the pandemic came, right? Mm-hmm. So a tornado touched. The reason we can hear the train, I think, so loud is all the trees are down, like right across the road from us. And a lot of people's houses got, flattened as well. And it's just been such a bender of a year. So it's really nice to be on the other side of it. We were lucky. We were okay, and our sweet neighbors are like still like rebuilding and somehow positive and hanging in. But yeah, I'm so happy we made it to 21.
What a year it's been.
This is like about as many shows we played this year as we did last year.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The green room's pretty nice here too, I gotta say.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of a green.
It is green. I know we might. Anyway.
Don't judge us, folks. On the paint scheme here.
He's colorblind, so does he know.
We put up this Christmas tree just so you'd see less of our paint color behind us. This is nature's. It's the original green screen right behind us.
Mm-hmm. Cheers. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah. Cheers to you. Okay. I seen you tearing down the highway, seen you standing in the shade. I seen you holding a baby, my love for you not fade. The windy whispers to the golden night, the windy glances off the lake. Autumn's putting up a good old fight. My love for you not fade. My love for you not fade. The pen is only for the paper, the ink aches for the page. The water wants to be a river. My love for you not fade. My love for you. I won't go gentle in the deep dark night, like wind painting lace on the waves. I'll roll you over in the pale moonlight. My love
July sun, wildfire on a bloodshot day. When our ashes have burned to dust, my love for you not fade. My love for you. I wrote 7 lines, only 7 lines, only took 7 lines to send it away. You wrote 7 lines, only 7 lines, only took 7 lines to send it away. My love for you not fade, my love for you not fade, my love for you. I seen you tearing down the highway, seen you standing in the shade, I seen you holding a baby. I just got more glasses, made that font bigger. Hi, Sue.
I'm on the fence on the whole comments about playing music.
I know.
It feels dangerous. Like Dale Earnhardt Jr. wasn't like driving, going 200 miles an hour and checking comments. It's like, it feels like it's a liability.
But like how you know, heckling and responding to heckle is kind of part of the fun. I mean, I guess I have you for that.
Yeah.
It's true. But I do like to read them after, and apparently the thing I'm reading them on might evaporate after. So if you have something very important to comment, please shoot me an email. It's just I'm like so hungry for connection at this point. You know, it's like it's a long time since March, and like our jobs, you know, as you can imagine, have not really existed in the same way for a year. And I realized like there's been a real, you know, lack of applause in my life. Like we used to do jobs where people applauded us like every day. It's pretty
regardless
amazing.
of how out of tune.
Yeah.
we were.
What are you trying to say?
No, I mean, I play banjo and people clap regardless.
I'm teasing you. But I'm like tuning like I forgot that I can't mute this thing. Anyway, this is the one song we did put out this year, and it was going to be on that record that didn't occur, but we made it happen. And Brittany Haas played fiddle on it, Paul Cohort played bass, and Andrew Marlin sang, and Noam played banjo. So it was. We got it together for this song because we felt like it had to come out this year. I just had to get it out from, you know, under the wraps. But
Just tune to you for a second.
oh yeah. We have you know, this microphone stand, we don't want it to fall over, so we weighed it down, or Noam was our tech tonight, who weighed it down with a bag of toys. I'm just realizing, my Aunt Sharon made this for me when I was a little kid, so now we've got it for...
We could play a game of how many stuffed animals can we pull out before the microphone crashes over.
They're mostly heavy things in there. This is just not in the usual show. It's also by Sharon.
A load-bearing
Bunny rabbit.
bunny rabbit. You can see it starting to tear.
This gives me a chance. Lots of claps. Thanks for the hand applause. There we go. Lots of little hands. Yeah. Let's do this song before I
check my tune one more time.
It's the Christmas tree. It throws everything out of whack. Okay. It's raining in Los Angeles. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Moonflowers open to breathe the night's perfume. The city climbs a hillside just to see the color bloom. Petals turn a sidewalk stream, jacaranda blue. Where is the heart of my country? Flying over Oklahoma fields and broken ground, every mile cut up into squares of green and brown. Like a quilt unfinished, like a fiddle singing a low and lonesome sound. See the land before a black gold and heavy plow. Where is the heart of my country now? Where is the heart of my country now? Golden skyway, westbound highway, birds in a church choir. The sun set down in the grass like wildfire. A young horse runs out the fence line just to test his own desire. Plastic bags are prayer flags, the wind caught on the wire. Where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country now? Radio towers, red light warning, carried on the wind. In the shadow of the mountain, church bells ringing. From California's burning forest to New York Island, can you hear the chorus of voices asking, where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country? Where is the heart of my country now? Thank you so much for listening to this and tuning in. And gosh, this show in particular, I've not done anything like this yet, but we're kind of on the Parlor Room stage in a way, and all of your donations go between us and the Parlor Room, which is keeping their lights on too. So as soon as their doors are wide open again, we can come and have an in-person show. The Parlor Room's in Northampton, Massachusetts. It's one of my favorite venues. It's one of it's one of the only. It was one of the first venues I think I played, and Signature Sounds is just a label that so many of my friends have released music on. Miss Tess and so many big names like Josh Ritter and Lake Street Dive got their very first start there. So it's like one of the honest to God most supportive of independent music outfits out there. So I thought this is a good one to start out on again. Oh, I'm gonna need that thing.
Yeah,
How are we down to one tuner in this house? Like, we haven't gone anywhere. They're like socks. They disappear in the dryer or something. Makes no sense.
I have no idea. Send your tuners. I always feel like these live streams, I feel like I'm doing a telethon. Keep those phones a ringing, folks.
You'd be good at a telethon. When I first met Noam, and was, as one does, rifling through his vinyl collection to see if this was the guy, he had a record that I just could not stop playing. I've probably worn it through and through. Charlie Pride's live and in person, and it was just every song on there so beautifully sung, and it was. I wish I could remember what year it was, but it was the first time I really got into Charlie Pride, and he's got to be one of my top voices in the world. And we're so sorry to hear that he passed away recently from COVID. And so thought we'd do a song that I learned from him. It was written by Harlan Howard, but I think Charlie Pride owned it.
It's a great record. Lloyd Green playing pedal steel on the whole thing. It's just a tour de force. I see Lloyd Green, the pedal steel player, every now and then in Whole Foods. Well, I mean, this is pre-pandemic. But it's really odd to be going through the produce section and to see Lloyd Green there and just stop. Be like, what's he going to buy? Does Lloyd Green, is he into papayas? I need to know. Anyways.
Banjo player obsessed with pedal steel players. Right, yeah.
Anyways, this is sorry to hijack.
No, you didn't.
This is for Charlie Pride.
Starting to think of a Lefty Frizzell song. Let me make sure I'm on the right. Okay. Yeah, I got it. It's in my brain now. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Well, she's the life of the party, and without her, things here would die. But don't be fooled by her laughter. She's had her sad times. She knows how to cry. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud. And with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Well, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. country town. She was simple and old-fashioned in some ways, and she loved me till I dragged her down. Then she just gave up and drifted away. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud, and with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me.
I wish I got to see him live. That would have been a good one. That's more of the garden variety of songs we've been playing around here. It's been either a cappella lullabies, which is around the clock, and you know, the kind of songs you sit on the couch and play. You know, we usually don't like, you know, just get up, you know, every night. Let's play it. It's just fun to play those good old country songs. It's also fun to play my songs. I think should do. Yield Setlist says this is your chance to refresh your drink, and for
Sure. Bye.
make sure everything's in order. We're still beaming out to the universe. If you can, just tell me where you're from on those little comments. I will. I'll hunt them down. It's so interesting to see. There's a lot of people who tune in from cities we've been to and played in towns, and but so many people who've never been to a live show have found their way into our living room because of this new scenario. It's pretty cool. Also, Noam's reading comments right now, so feel free to tell him what you really think. All right.
I wore your ring until the stone fell out. I wore your ring until the stone fell out. I lost the damn thing. I wore these boots until the ground wore through. I wore these boots until the ground wore through. I feel the stones now. What will I do? What will I do? What will I do to your love? What would I wear if not your hand-me-downs? What would I wear if not your hand-me-downs? Would I be cold? Would I be proud? What will I do? What will I do? What will I do to your love?
It's amazing. That song's from Reckless Skyline, which is a record before Motel Bouquet that Noam and I made together recently. I guess not recently anymore. Hi, caramba. 3 years almost now. And I feel like we don't have as many traveling songs or road songs, but there's so many moments in these that I remember being on stage and feeling like that, you know, took a long way to come here kind of lines. You always felt like I was really like feeling those lines, and now without traveling to a gig, like, whoa, that's difficult to sing those traveling songs. And now I just sang that song with the boots. I'm actually not wearing boots right now. I'm like, I'm a fraud.
Think about all the great murder ballads that you sing.
That's true. You don't have to actually.
I haven't murdered someone in decades. I've never murdered someone. I'll still sing it.
It's true. I haven't written any murder.
We got people from all over. Someone so far the winning location, or at least most entertaining location, is a place called Frogmore in Ontario. I like that. It sounds like a scotch. That's why I like it. Frogmore. What are you drinking?
Are you pronouncing it right?
The,
Unlikely. Frogmore?
What is it? Frogmore?
I don't know. I didn't see how it's spelled.
I'm drinking the Frogmore 19 right now. But we also have Jane Conway, Billy Conway's sister, listening from Alaska.
No way.
Watching from Alaska. Howdy.
That's awesome. Billy, I just had a dream about Billy last night. Or today. I don't know what day or night is anymore. He played on Reckless Skyline and played drums, and I got to tour with him for many years. Pa. Yeah, no, that's fine. I probably do too. That's what they pay for, the tuning. I wrote down, I think there's, there it is. It's flashing by again. But there is the tip link or the donation link is flashing by our screen at least. And I think I did mention that first. So that's easy to find. It's easier than me trying to recite, spell out the URL.
I like the cry on. I keep seeing, the tips, Venmo, PayPal, and I keep looking up, hoping to see it say, attempted coup in progress. Stay tuned. Enjoy the music.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway. We're taking a break from the news.
Sorry.
As if. The next live stream I do, date is TBD, but I have a Patreon site which I started when I thought this little blip of a pandemic wasn't going to go, just going to keep me personally off the road because of having a baby and not touring right away. But it's become really fun. I've been doing it since March or April, and so this next one is Patreon request only. We're going to do. Everyone's been sending in their songs, and I'm going to put them in a hat and draw them and just play them on the spot.
It's like songs of yours or any songs?
Well, I don't want to open up too much, but yes, some people request other stuff, but most of them are mine.
It's Megadeth.
If you want to request it, you're going to have to.
Yeah, decide
anyway, but that'll be coming up soon, and so, if you're on all the socials or, mailing list. If you're on my mailing list, you will know about the next live stream. And maybe the Christmas tree will still be up because I don't see any problem with that. People were just throwing them out yesterday. Like it was, like they had to go.
My friend lit his Christmas tree on fire.
That's right. That's his tradition though,
That's
outside
cool.
of the house on purpose. They have a bonfire.
That was in Knoxville, Tennessee. People do crazy things out there.
I like the tradition. Miss Tess, her family always got, her name is also just Tess, got Christmas trees that were live Christmas trees, and they'd always have to haul in like that big root ball and keep it wet through the, all the lights and everything. And then they plant them outside in their yard. And so you have like years of Christmas trees and different, like some are really huge that survived.
Cool.
Yeah, good
We're
tradition.
still not in tune though. Let me
Oh.
hear your chord. Sorry, folks.
Maybe we should auction off these strings for a good cause. They gotta be pretty lucky that you made it through 2020. Like the rest of us did. Hooray. We've only got a few more for you here.
Usually we have multiple stage techs tuning our instruments, fanning us, barbecue specialists, all that.
Well, when you go to the parlor room, it feels like that. The green room is always got lots of good snacks. We're kind of running low on the snacks. Would have been anyway. Another time.
Good night.
Okay. I don't really want to play this one. Ready?
One, two.
In a motel with a bouquet in the ice pail, you can tell them I'm doing okay, doing real well. I got 6 strings in the morning, and rain danced on the roof last night. Moon rose without warning, took his time crossing the sky. I could tell you about lonely roads and the highway. I could warn you about the trouble and the time it takes. But California woke up this morning with a sweet refrain. Yellow sun beat on the window, the light cut straight through the blinds. It was love that broke my sorrow like a day breaks a night. Yellow sun beat on the window, the light cut straight through the blinds. It was love that broke my sorrow like a day breaks a long night. In a motel with a bouquet in the ice pail, you can tell them I'm doing okay, doing real well.
Still going.
Oh yeah, the train one.
It's amazing. Hope everybody's okay. I hope you're all doing okay. It's such a strange time we're all living through, and holiday time is intense no matter what. but lonely holiday time, or it's just everyone's tradition. If they kept one this year has been dramatically different. But different isn't always bad. We don't usually have a Christmas tree. Because you're not here for Christmas. I'm keeping it up as long as possible. Let's, so we're coming, I don't know if I even mentioned, we're coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee, and thought I only write to give you this song here.
Sorry.
It's fine.
No refunds. Has to be in tune, otherwise we'll lose our residency.
That's true. Dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my darling while they were dancing. My old friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. I know how much I have lost. Oh, I lost my darling the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Through the darkness to the Tennessee waltz, and I feel like I'm falling apart, and it's stronger than drink, it's deeper than sorrow, this darkness he left in my say again.
Oh, thank you. No, please be seated.
You almost knocked. This is Noam's very first ornament. He almost launched it at the end of that song.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
This is fun. Thank you for making this happen, everyone.
More?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have 2 more songs. So, gosh. I won't see you at the merch table. That's usually when I'm like, see you at the merch table. I'll be hanging out there, throwing CDs at people as they're leaving. But someday.
In due time.
For now, it's online. I, had there my wonderful mom is the our shipping lady. She deserves a big round of applause. She's shipping out all the good stuff. And thank you so much for tuning in and spending your time with us.
Yeah, thank you, folks.
Means a
Be
lot.
safe.
Thank you, Signature Sounds and Parlor Room. It's just the second to last show I played in February last year was at Signature Sounds was presenting a festival in Northampton. I got to open for Josh Ritter. It was one of the most fun shows, and that night it was one of those big concert halls, and so you can't really see as closely as you can hear, but a ladybug landed on my microphone. It was indoors, and in February, and I was like, oh my god, there's a ladybug on my microphone, and everyone heard because I squawked in there, and he just hung out for a little bit. And later, everyone was telling me it's really good luck. And then the next night was in New Hampshire, and there were ladybugs everywhere. Also stink bugs on me. It was actually a little too much stuff, but lots of ladybugs. And the next night, I drove home with my mom from New York to Nashville, and 2 hours after we got in, the tornado came roaring through. And so, anyway, just...
Do you blame the ladybug?
No, I thank the ladybug. It was good luck.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
And that our house wasn't hit by the tornado. I get it now.
Or us.
Yeah.
You're cruising in. I mean, you don't want to be in a little minivan as loaded down with gear as possible. Anyway, this is like the bookend to that now, I feel like. We've got Signature Sounds, kicked it off, tornado happened, pandemic happened, everything else, and now we're starting fresh.
Nothing else could go wrong.
You can't say things like that.
Sorry.
All right. That was actually a good introduction to the song.
Yeah.
Amazing.
My part was.
The line of the horizon stretches far as I can see. I have come by the highway home. This dry and dusty road turns to clouds beneath my feet. I have come by the highway home. Past the stubble of a cornfield and a lonely blackbird song. I have come by the highway home. In the broken light of oak trees, I have been here all along. I have come by the highway home. Can you see the first star of the new night? Can you hear the soft cicada drone? Can you feel the warmth of the moonlight? I have come by the highway home. Just around the bend, the chimney's ribbon of smoke. I have come by the highway home. In the cool gray all the windows all aglow. I have come by the highway home. Can you see the dogs jumping at the back door? Can you hear the morning dove moan? Can you feel the sunlight on the wood floor? I have come by the highway home. When you hear the sound of church bells ringing through the town, I have come by the highway home. In the painting of the sky as the setting sun goes down, I have come by the highway home. I have come by the highway home. All our basil gone to blossom. I loved him and I lost him. I wish gone meant forgotten. All our basil gone to blossom, and the honey has been frozen since he left me without warning. I could use a sweetheart this morning. All the honey is frozen. He took my time and he spent it. He took my heart and he bent it. Oh, he loved me, said he meant it. We built a home and he left it. Now every day is just a number, and the buzzing hours of summer just bleed one into the other. I will never love another. All our basil gone to blossom. I loved him and I lost him. I wish gone meant forgotten. All our basil gone to blossom. All our basil gone to blossom.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night. Be safe.
Good night.